Hello everyone, how are ya? We are back, round 2 of the day. Second rookie. Oh, that's loud. Second rookie count of the day. We started pretty fast with build purchase. We cooled down for a bit and finished strong again. So we can definitely get all the drops here. Question is, will we? So let's get started here with Mrs. Purchase. Hole number 1 coming up. The toughest of the par 3s. We do have a good tiebreaker. We're tied for first with panoramics. 15 under was our qualifying round. Backbone, Marlin. 1 back, max left. Hey Frank, welcome. Thank you for the good luck, Frank. So I've got 6 rookies to play. The plan was to play them all today. We'll have to see how that goes. Already a little bit behind schedule. Alright, we start with the perfect. That is the most important thing to get settled in. Oh, that was close. Very close. Nice one. We need a, we do need a little luck to drop this one for sure. Not that easy with the ball guidelines the way they are. But we have a nice setup where we can drop it. But I don't consider this to be a must. Ace. That is the case with hole number 4 and 8 though. And when I say must ace is if you want to win, that is, you know. If we want to win, we pretty much have to drop everything we can. But easy birdie, not in trouble. I've seen many people in rookie get in trouble here by overshooting the green, by going way too much to the left, trickling down, which makes it really hard to recover for birdie if you're down there in the rough. Depends on your rough iron, of course, but the lower level rough irons are not the best to attempt a recovery shot. I do have a Razor 3, so that is also something to consider. I play the Razor here. I don't need the distance. I want the accuracy should I end up in the rough. If we end up in the rough on one of the par 5s, none of the rough irons with more distance is going to save us anyway. So I concentrate on the shorter shots from the rough, because that's where we'll most likely end up. For instance, hole number 2 is one where we can end up in the rough, but it's so short that it doesn't matter. We always will reach the green. I'll stick with the same setup, but move through the Quasar, hole number 2. So Mrs. Purchase is first. I'll follow that up with Bill Purchase, and later on we'll play with Ray Purchase, and then I'll follow that up with Jane Pluff and Blair Toast, and the new account created last week, Jimmy Magina. We'll also have to play max top 1 right, 10%, get it over there. Straight down there. We do adjust for the wind, 1.5 rings. Move it back up into max. No overpower needed. Let's just hit it perfect and straight. And that should move over, bounce over there nicely. We are in perfect distance, mid +0, and just play it at the hole, drop it with the thorn, but for that we need to hit perfect. See what our opponent does here. Shouldn't pose too much problems. This is, you don't need to go with overpower. Even with a Marlin, you can just bounce it over there. The risk of not hitting it perfect and trickling down to the left or to the right are just too great, and the few yards you will gain will not change anything. Alright, we'll play with 3 back, no side spin, straight at the hole. We bounce it on the fairway before the fringe. $1.7 rings. No! That was a bad shot, looks like. Bad shot. I should have stayed further away from the hole there. That's not the start we wanted, but okay. As I said, main thing is get through to the weekend round, and then we'll attack for sure. And now would be a good time to finally hit that albatross on 3. We've been super close a couple of times, but we haven't been able to drop it. And also I made a new adjustment for hole 6. I've already updated the guide. It's available in the latest version of the guide on the website and has been posted on Facebook as well, which I think will get us a very good look at albatross on 6. So birdie start. 16 holes left to play. Let's take it a hole at a time, a shot at a time. Trust the guides, trust the setups, which I do because I did get all the drops except for the par 5s, and so they should work. Rock, welcome. Thank you for the good luck, Rock. Rookie 2 of 6. The Purchase couple coming up, Mrs. Purchase and Ray Purchase. So Ray Purchase is actually the account I wanted to move to pro tournament for this one, but I didn't get promoted. Well, I didn't play it. I didn't pay attention to my division. That was a huge mistake. Alright, hole number 3. Let's get it this time. Here, at least I have all the bags ready. I need to use this one. The quarterback Big Dog Titan bag is what we're gonna play. So I have a QB8, which means we're not gonna push up. Just max top, and that's it. Chuck, welcome! So, whole account 2 of 6 today. As I said before, I might consider moving an account, a rookie account, to tomorrow, even though I'd like to keep my divisions separate. But I could play a rookie tomorrow. Might get too late otherwise. For those who don't know the guides with all the adjustments I make, are available on Facebook and on my website. Free of charge, you can have a look. It's got all the shots that you're gonna see on stream. Gonna play the same way with almost all my accounts, especially in Rookie. And come the weekend round, I might use different balls, like power balls, wind balls, if I feel it is necessary. Or if it's giving me an advantage, I will play those in the weekend round, but certainly not in the opening round. So the only special ball we might use in the... Oh, I shouldn't push out. Oh, come on, Chris. Concentrate. I hope this is gonna work out, because I said in my notes, do not push up with quarterback 8. And I had the reflex to do it because we played with another quarterback earlier. Still works out fine. It's a perfect distance. It's gonna be fine. Chuck, first time on stream. Welcome. Glad to have you here. It's a bit slow at the moment, but there's so much going on. So many streamers are streaming at the moment. Most notably, Tommy is still on with his expert account. And usually I try not to stream when Tommy's on or Matthew's on, but with the predicament I'm in for this tournament, 6 accounts, I have no choice but to get it done. So, max right 1.2 top, and we use the curl. We don't need much curl, just a little. How do I judge the curl? I've got the screenshot of my best shot in front of me. It's in the guide as well, and I take that as a reference point. And that will be a fine shot, will be close no matter what for a tap-in eagle. Very close, very, very close. So Chuck, the music that is playing, I don't know if you like rock music or rock music on the heavier side, but that is a new band. They released their debut album just last week. And their first single has been called Toasted, and that is how I got to know them. And they let me use their song for free, so I promote them, and they help me out with letting me play their music. So if you like the music, you can listen to the album for free on their YouTube channel. So hole number 4 coming up, where I've had a little bit of a problem in high winds. So I said if we have a higher wind, we're gonna try something different, which means using a navigator instead of a marlin. Hey Gedda, welcome. Oh, you made the LB on the back 9, that is awesome, Rock. Yeah, even less curl, right? Even less curl. Thanks for the good luck, Gedda. I'm working my way down with the curl. I've got the screenshot and it says less curl than that, and I move over to the left, even less curl, and we'll find it at some point. And then I'll make a screenshot, and then we're gonna drop it all the time, almost. But you know how it is, Rock, with curl shots. It's tough to replicate them 100% of the time. Max plus 10, minus 0.2 rings is the adjustment here with the Marlin. However, if the wind is higher, we might switch to a navigator and try that. And this qualifies as a higher wind. The 4.3 adjustment is tough. So I'm gonna switch to the navigator and I will try. I will not try, I will have a look how the shot reacts with the navigator compared to the Marlin with the adjustment I have. Yeah, Rock, exactly, almost no curl, because I thought this was almost no curl, but it's almost no curl at all. It is true, Rock. So that is what we're gonna try on the back 9. One back, no side. I'm gonna switch to the navigator, as otherwise we'll move down too far into the bunker, and the push-up is always a source for error. Oh no, now we have 3 only. Yeah, he had a basic ball. That might actually work with the Marlin though. So I'm gonna stick with the Marlin. Red ring by the fairway. And this is 2.7 rings. Max plus 10, minus 0.3. A close one again. A close one. What a shame. That was a shame right there. A shame. Maybe I didn't adjust it properly. We'll see how it works out on the back nine, but we've dropped this many times. So this is a slow start and we're gonna heat up maybe. Last round we had a fast start and we cooled down on the back nine, you know. As long as we get a really good round in on the weekend, it's gonna be fine. It's opening round. All we have to do is go through. If we do that with a good tiebreaker, the better. But I'm not gonna go beat myself up about it. So many more tries and that will go in most of the time. And sometimes we're gonna miss some of them closely, you know. As long as it's not a day of just burned edges and no drops, it's gonna be fine, you know. But there are days like that where we know how to drop them and they will not drop. Sitting on the edge of the cup, defying gravity. You have all been there most likely, you know. Sometimes they're rounds and they're not for you. It's just not your round. Not that you're doing anything wrong. Sometimes it's just not your round. So I play to the right here as I always do. Adjust for the wind. Max plus 10. A ring and a half. Just get it over there. Don't do anything crazy. That's all we need. And we have nice distance for thorn shot. Yeah, Rock, it happens, right? It happens to all of us. But that's the thing with the adjustment, especially when you go into the bunker, getting it to the decimal point right is sometimes tricky. There are adjustments that are easier to make, like 2.1 ring, 2.2. Anything that's in the middle, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, it's just harder to adjust for, to be so precise. It's not going to work every single time. You just pull a little bit too far or not enough and it's off. So, you know, all we can do is get it as great as possible and do it and drop it, you know. 12 under front, 16 on the back. Awesome, Rock. Awesome. You started with the Albi. Exactly. Sometimes we need a drop to run hot, right? 2.5 back. We bounce it on the fairway in front of the hole. We're about a square back. Straight at the hole. We adjust for max plus 0. 2.4 rings. And that's in, straight in. Boom! Here it is, the drop. For those who don't know why max distance, even though we are in mid-distance of our thorn, it is because we want to compensate for the wind, which means we push it further to the left than we should, just based on elevation. That takes care of the wind push, and we're straight in the middle of the cup. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Rock. Now we're talking. Now we're gonna switch to the big topper bag for hole number 6. And now I'm looking forward to trying the new adjustment. I mean, I tried the adjustment earlier. We grazed the edge of the cup. It was so close for albatross. But I feel we just have to make a teeny tiny change, and that'll drop. So to do that, first of all, we have to take care of the drive. No use in thinking ahead what we will do on the second shot. We have to pull off this drive first. So let's concentrate on that. Get the big topper out. Straight down the fairway, hit perfect so we don't clip the rough anywhere, which will make us lose distance. If we don't clip the rough, we'll end up at 380 yards, which will leave us in perfect distance for the second shot. Straight down. I will adjust for the wind, 1.4 rings. Push back up. And no need for overpower. We need to hit it perfect and straight. And this will end up at 380 yards. Yeah, exactly, Chuck. Yeah, first things first, right? So that's why we shouldn't think about what the score will be after 18 holes when we're on hole 6. So much can happen. So much good stuff and so much bad stuff. So thinking ahead is what gets you into trouble. If your mind wanders, it's not good. Jared, welcome. Thank you for the good luck, Jared. Nice to have you in here. So we're in perfect position. I didn't see the yardage, but I didn't look at the screen, but must have been around 380, right? If anybody noticed. So what I'll do is I adjust max plus 10, even though we don't really have elevation, because of the tailwind. And then I'm gonna use max left spin, no top spin this time. The yellow ring, close to the fairway, and we're just gonna play it a little bit below the hole. I would say like such. So 3.3 rings. We hit perfect, and now we'll see how close will we be. Oh! So close again, so close again. We need to switch something up. Maybe even go with like 0.2 backspin. That would be an idea. We'll see. We'll try that again on the back nine. But it's a tough one, this rough bump. It is definitely one of the tougher rough bumps to dial in. The rough bump is inconsistent. The green is not the best one. It's very, very difficult, this hole. Not to get the eagle, but to get the albatross. It's pretty hard. And I've tried coming in from the right hand side, curling it into the green, but nothing really works. It's so hard to replicate. You are at the mercy of the wind. You're at the mercy of your landing position. So much stuff can go wrong there. It's impossible to dial in coming in from the right and curling it into the green. But it's a safe eagle. Especially in rookie, this is tough. Chuck, it's actually no elevation, but I play it like it's downhill. I add 10% because we have tailwind. So I push it further backwards to make up for the wind push. That's why I add the 10%. They're more for the wind than it is for the elevation. And how do I know that? Trial and error. Trial and error. But usually it would be no elevation. I would play this shot without elevation if I get this hole in regular tour play.
It's time to self-reflect. As the sky is cleared, get out of your shelter. Devote your time to the ones you love.
Hole 7. Moving back to the extra mile sniper and thorn, and we're gonna play this with a quasar. So the drive, I just want to get it, bounce it over the bunker. And max top, max left. No curl needed. We will adjust for the wind moving into overpower, but we will not play overpower because it doesn't help us. Concentrate on hitting it perfect rather than gaining an extra 2 or 3 yards, because they will not help us at all. But you can mess it up. A great left and you're in the rough. So we set up at max here. We adjust for the wind. As such, it's a ring and a half. We move that into overpower, but that is just to get the direction right. We will not play the overpower, it doesn't matter. And we do hit a great right, even though I have to say great right is better than a great left, but we might end up in the rough. Yes. So concentrate on hitting perfect, as I said. Do as I say, don't do as I do. Jim, welcome. Welcome, Jim. Now we have to save it from the rough. Not save it, make it from the rough. It's an eagle opportunity after all. That's a big shame here. I happen to hit great left or great right at the most inopportune moments, because there are shots where it does not really matter, where a great left or great right will be just as fine as a perfect. But this is not one of those drives. And that is why I like to have my razor in here. It makes it just easier to maybe recover this. Doesn't mean we will, but the accuracy is going to help us. What a shame. Close to perfect, but it's not. Ah, could have had a shot with a perfect, but not necessarily. So it is what it is. Here we go. Hole number 8 coming up. We have one extra drop. We have otherwise no mistakes. This was the biggest mistake we've made today. In this account anyway, we've made a horrible mistake earlier on hole number 8, where we hit a great left and it bounced. It didn't catch the rough, it bounced over the green into the bunker, which is no fun on 8. But we did save it for birdie, so that was good. But that was a huge mistake. But it was a really horrible great left. It wasn't even close to a perfect. It was just total shank. So let's concentrate on that now. Hole number 8 coming up. I shouldn't even have talked about it. Now I'm thinking about it. No, I have to clear my mind. Forget about this mess up earlier with Bill Purchase. Min plus 10 is the next adjustment. I'm gonna play that with the Sniper and the Marlin. Alright, we were short last time on the back 9 with Bill Purchase. We hit a perfect shot, but it dropped dead just before the hole. Very important to have any other club than the Goliath in your bag. If you have the Sniper, we're close to minimum distance. If you have the Goliath, your minimum distance of the Sniper shrinks because it will adjust for the max distance of the Goliath first. Meaning, with a shot that is so close to min distance as we are here now, it'll make it very, very hard to adjust for. 1.5 top. I play with the yellow ring by the green and I aim at the left edge of the cup. Min plus 10, 2.3 rings. At least we hit perfect. It will be close, but can we get it in this time around? A little speed, and yes, that is it. Oh yeah, baby. That'll work just fine. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. The booms. Ah, this is great. This is fun when they drop. First time I dropped it today, and I thought this was the hole we have to drop every single time. I messed it up the first time, and the second time just too close. Maybe just a little less, a little bit too less topspin. Thank you, Frank. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Jared. By the way, Jared, I have promoted your account to captain in the Team Toast, which I will do with all people who join Team Toast, which is just a relaxed plan. Thank you, Gedda. Thank you so much. Now the tough one. And this time we're gonna try again with the power slice. We're close to getting that right. We don't have it right yet. That's why it's not in the guide. But I feel we're close. Ah, don't you worry, Jared, come on. Friends of the stream are captains in the clan. That goes without saying. Without saying, Jared. Jim is a captain. And Marky Beery has just joined us as well. So I do adjust for the wind. I will push back into max. I will go full overpower, and I hope I do not clip the rough. Oh, we clipped the rough, but it's gonna be fine. This is fine. Adams T, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. So why is it crucial that I am not short here? Because if we clip the rough, and just barely make it on the second fairway, I cannot go for the power slice. Who is quote? Jim? Alright, rough bump, power slice. Why the power slice, you might ask? Because the shot is tough. We have to go full overpower if we're gonna play it the regular way. So what I'm gonna do is use just 2 and a bit topspin. Aim at this marker right here. We will adjust for the wind. And go for the power slice. And hopefully we don't end up in the rough. And this works out nice. And I feel that is the best way to get this to green in rookie. What's the worst thing that can happen here? We end up in the rough. However, if we play a regular overpower shot with the big dog, we will also end up in the rough. So we have everything to gain and not much to lose. That is why I will put this out in the guide as well. It is just the safest way to eagle on 9 in rookie. Because we're playing rookie getter and I don't need the Zerk. Of course, everybody, you can play a Berserker ball, a Power 5 ball if you have them. And I will, you know, I might play with a Zerk in the weekend round, but I'd like to save my Zerks for holes where I really need them. For instance, I have accounts here with extra mile 4, 3. There I will play a Zerk because there is no way I'm going to get over with a Titan. So that's why I will play a Power 5 ball there, but with an extra mile 6, 5 and plus, you will get there with a Titan, so that is why I'll stick with that, you know. But everybody can play a Zerk, of course. I try to make my guides so that it is accessible to everyone, and if you have better clubs, better balls, it's easier to you know, play with better balls and better clubs than it is having guides with the best clubs and balls and having none of it none at your disposal. You know what I mean? It's easier to move up than move down. Adams, I don't have a Sniper 9 in my rookie accounts. I don't even have a Sniper 9 in half of my pro accounts. So that is why. Because Sniper 7 is not cutting it. I've got Sniper 4, 5, 6 and 7 here in rookie. And that's not enough. And I don't like the big dog. I like the big dog when I have no other options. Oh, he just joined Team Toast. I didn't know, quote. That is awesome. I have to check that later. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for telling me that. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. I'm gonna get myself another cup of coffee. I will be right back. See you soon, guys. Alright, I am back. So, what did we shoot? 1400. That is not too bad with all those misses. That is pretty solid, guys. You have to put this in perspective. We are playing rookie. We've messed up a couple of times, but the adjustments, they work. That's always the thing with the guides. They can help you. But if we don't hit perfect, they're not gonna drop. Yes, do some promo from Team Toast for Team Toast. It's nothing special, guys. Team Toast is nothing special. At least not yet. I created that a while ago, a few months back, because I've got so many accounts. I needed a place where I could park them, so I still have a few bags. We did start with one bag, hung out in beginner league for a month, and then we got up to 2 bags. Now we've got 3 in pro, you know. That is why I created it in the first place, but now more people are joining who are watching the stream, and everyone who is in here is welcome to join. No minimum requirement. I've just moved a new account over there, created last week, you know. No grinding required. You can come and go as you please. Now, we were super close every time. Come on, where is it? Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Come on, hurry up now. I was not prepared for this. I had to look for the line, which I should not. I should know where it is. Ah, ha 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 ha.
Go in, you stupid little monkey hop. That purple spaceship kick you in the you dimpled ball.
All right, okay, but this was close. Best one of the day. Yeah, Jim, you pumped Team Toast for all it's worth. It could actually be something really cool with everybody from the stream joining in. The way we actually did that, or Ian Ballinger did it with Tony Richardson. Together they created the Tartan Rainbows, which Mrs. Purchase is now a member of, which is pretty much the same thing, but they advertised it and created it as such, and the clans were already full before they were even created. But then I guess Tony Richardson and Ian Ballinger, they draw a few more people than I do. You love the Gophers, I do not, but I do love to play them. I don't like to see them, but I love to play them for you. Alright, just have to check something real quick before we move on to hole number 2. Oh, that's right, okay. Same thing again, let's hit perfect this time. That was abysmal earlier, and we'll play with the nav. Come on, let's get everything ready. I don't like selecting clubs and balls while setting up. Oh, Gedda, it depends on your clubs. If you want to give it a go, give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? See how it goes. Try to qualify on a Monday, see how it goes, and you can always play rookie. As long as you have the coins and you don't mind losing them, the entry fee. What's the worst that can happen? You can play the qualifying, you see it's not for you, and then on Tuesday you go back to rookie. And honestly, if we don't make the weekend round for once, it's not the end of the world either. Play pro. If you don't like it, go back to rookie. And I try to, you know, also the pro guides. I try to make them for low-level clubs. So without special balls, usually I do have an extra mile 6 in there, but you know, extra mile 6 and extra mile 5 and extra mile 7, they're not that far apart. You can manage with all of them. The shots will not be that different. I will not have anything in the guides that requires an APOC or a Thor's hammer leveled up, you know. I mean, for this tournament, the pro guides, all they use is extra mile and big topper. And sniper and thorn, you've got the clubs. Well, I could play pro with Mrs. Purchase without a problem. Just I'd like to, you know, have same amount of rookie accounts than I have pro accounts. And next up, moving up to pro is Ray Purchase. So Mrs. Purchase will stay in rookie for a while because it is crucial that I have a higher level rookie account. Not because of me, not because I want the gold. I do want the gold, but not because I have to get the gold with it. But because playing these holes with some higher level clubs will help me. Oh, one of those days, what's happening? No big deal. But we have to drop this. On the weekend, we have to drop this one. So if I play these holes with higher level clubs, where some of them have better ball guidelines, this helps me to set up the guides and give you information for your lower level clubs. I will gain insight into some of the shots that you will not with the lower level clubs. So I'd like to play it at least once with a higher level club account, so I can offer you the best possible guides. Yeah, that was close, but I have to look. If I want to, I can have a look at this later, why this didn't drop, but must have made a mistake somewhere. I didn't pay attention to the yardage of the drive. Maybe I was a bit too short or a bit too long and I didn't adjust correctly. I just went with my standard mid +0 adjustment. Maybe I didn't adjust the rings correctly. So much can go wrong if you're not fully focused. And with streaming, sometimes that happens. Alright, Rock, let's drop this one now with almost no curl. Come on. This is a must drop. Oh my goodness. And that hurts. But it's a round of close ones. And that's, you know, don't be mad at yourself if you have close misses, you know. If you have close misses, means you're doing something right. And another time they will drop with the exact same adjustment, you know. Might just be a half a mile hour wind more than you're used to before. Stuff like that can, you know, you just over adjust 0.1 ring too much or too less, you know. Thank you so much, Geta. Gold and silver in the last 2 tournaments. That is so excellent. I'm so happy every time some of you when you post messages on the Facebook page, or send me messages when you get the gold, or when you're just really happy with a round, you know, it doesn't have to be the gold. If it's your first top 10 or first top 5, I think it's awesome. It really makes me happy. It's why I do the guides. Yeah, let's go, Rock, right? Let's go. Let's do this. I feel we can absolutely drop this one. But it's a big dog curl shot, so... what was that? Was he trying a reverse hook or something? I didn't really catch it. I saw him line up to the right at first. No idea what that was. Did he try a reverse hook? I think he must have, otherwise... this was weird. Okay. Do not push up this time, Christian. Concentrate. Yes, no push up. Exactly, Jim. Yes, that's what I have as well. Even with Ed, EM7, Sniper 8, Big Dog 6, top 10s all the time, all the way. And you're not going in blind, you know, we're gonna help you. We're helping you. You've got the guides. You can ask us for advice. The most important thing is you need to be able to you have to be able to afford the losses of the coins, you know. Don't play pro if you don't have the bankroll for it. Just say, I want to play this for fun. I have the coins. If I lose them, so what? I just want the experience. And then you'll play better, and you're gonna make it, you know. Almost no curl, Rock. So this is the other extreme of almost no curl. Oh, that's a lot to the right. Interesting. Yeah, lucky up brackets, right? He pulled his finger off the screen. That's awesome, Gerda. That is awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. That is an excellent... That is excellent stuff, you know. Always top 8? Come on, that is awesome. But it's not just because of me. You're getting better as well, you know, just by watching the streams. Or maybe it's just a confidence thing. That's why I like to play the guides. Even though I do the... Before I publish them, I did the guides just for myself. Why? Because if I have them in front of me, I have more confidence in the shot. I will not... There will be no doubt creeping into my mind before I take a shot. And if you play confidently, you will play better. It's as simple as that. It's not that you couldn't play confidently before, but sometimes, you know, there's a doubt creeping in. You're not sure, did I play it like this or like this? And if you have the info in front of you, there will be no doubt and you will be able to execute. And that is what the guys are for. Even less curl, or even less curl. We're close to no curl. The next step would be curl to the left, right? All right, let's see what this one does. This one, should I just try to go for the Navi? Because we're getting into some higher winds and I don't like it. So I'm just gonna go, try the adjustment. If it works with the navigator, the better. If it doesn't, I don't care. We may have lost a shot here, but it's the opening round. I want to know, and I want to know now. So regardless of the wind, we will play with the navigator. But this is really low wind. I'm still gonna play with the nav. I want to see if the adjustment is the same. Yeah, exactly. It's like clockwork afterwards. I mean, we might still try some stuff out. That's why I have so many accounts, because, you know, sometimes we'll not find the right answer right away. I mean, it's just to get the regular par score, it's not that hard. Getting the birdies on the holes and the eagles on the others, generally for every tournament, it's going to be pretty straightforward. But where the many accounts come in is dialing those shots in that can be dialed in. That gives us an advantage over the field. I'm going to stick with... I'm going to try with the navigator. Even though this is not what my guide says. My guide says Marlin. So, one back, no side. I'm going to stick with the same adjustment here. Straight down there. Red ring by the rough. 2.3 rings. We hit perfect, so we will know exactly if this is gonna work like the Marlin or not. No. We shouldn't be on the ride. So we took off 0.3 rings and it was still too much with the navigator. We don't get the push as much. We can try max -10 next time with the navigator. We'll try that. Because I feel the navigator, if we can play with the navigator, would be a huge advantage over the Marlin. Because the Marlin is inconsistent with higher winds. So I've written that down. Next up with Ray Purchase, we will try that max -10. Even though it's a downhill adjustment, we under adjust it because of the wind push, which is less now with the navigator than it is with the Marlin. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll find something else. And if we don't find anything for the navigator, we'll go back to the Marlin in the weekend round. Easy as that. Arne, welcome. Welcome, Arne. Nice hat, thank you. I'm hiding my skull. For those who don't know, I have a new hairdo compared to yesterday. People already talking about it. What's under the hat? Yes, what is under the hat? Should I leave you hanging with that? What is under the hat? All right, hole number 5 coming up. After this shot, I will take my hat off. I hope you sit down, Arne. I hope you sit down. Don't want you to accidentally fall over laughing. Do I have the right bag? Yes, I do. Oh, it doesn't really matter. It's a thorn shot. I leave him hanging. So, Arne. This is new. Shaved it off last night. So let's drop this. Let's drop this first. Come on. 2.5 back. In between the rough and the fringe, we're gonna lay this up right here. Max plus 0 1.9 rings. And a great left is not gonna work. Oh, come on. Again, a great left on a hole we need to make an eagle on. This is not the best round at all. Dim those lights. Yes, absolutely. The Mohawk. Yeah, that would have been fun as well, but that wasn't the purpose of this, the Mohawk. Would have been fun to try it. Why I did it is we've been battling head lice for weeks here, and we did the treatments with the comb, with the shampoos, and the kids always kept bringing them back from school. We just couldn't shake them, and I was so tired of all that. I think it was just a waste of time, a waste of water, a waste of energy. And since we're confined to home anyway now for the next weeks, I just thought, you know, fuck those lice, excuse my French, but fuck them. I'm just gonna do something really drastic, deprive them of their home. So that's why I did it. That is why. Big Topper, Sniper, Titan, hole number 6 coming up. Connection is apparently not stable. Try it again. Yeah, exactly. School kids and head lice. A nightmare, Jim. And this is the first time in my life I had to deal with this, ever. I never had them as a kid. I never been... my eldest daughter, she's in 6th grade. We never had a problem. This was the very first time. And I just have no patience for that crap anymore, you know. We've been trying our best to get rid of them for 7 weeks, and they always came back. And my wife and daughter are not shaved yet. I did cut my son's hair very, very short. He didn't mind, but at least I'm out of the woods now. And even though it would have been, I mean, I did shave them really closely. Pretty short, and that would have been enough to take care of the lice. But then I thought it would be a funny idea to shave the last few millimeters off as well. Give myself a wet shave to send to Matthew. To send to Matthew for his bald chat, you know. So I did that as a joke, because the last 2-3 millimeters makes no real difference to me. And I always wanted to know what I look like with a bald, shaven head, and now I know. Was the right time to do it. Well, that's because in high school you're not as, you know, they're not, they keep more distance. In primary school, they just, you know, they play on the playground. They're always, you know, running, fighting, grabbing each other. It's easier for the headlights to jump over. In high school, less so. That's why adults generally get them from kids and not amongst themselves either. So now we can try this again. What did I say? I said try just a smidge of backspin instead of no spin. So we're gonna try that. We've been burning the edge now. Twice today. Twice. Sorry for that, my daughter just came in here. She's got her school stuff in here, looking if she needs, if she's got her pens in her bag here. So, max right. I'm just gonna try a teeny tiny bit of backspin this time instead of the max left it is. What am I doing? Of course it's max left, so. Below the hole. Or straight at the hole. No, below the hole. Here. This is where I want it. 2.3 rings plus 10. 2.5. Let's do this. No, this is further up than with no backspin. I can't seem to get this right. We were closer with no spin, so we're gonna go back with no spin and try to find a different line. Really, streamer with grids. I know, some people like them, some people hate them. I'm in the hate camp. Not that I have a problem with anybody using them, but I'm so accustomed to using the take shot button, the ball of the take shot button. I think with the lines we're gonna waste too much time overthinking it. Yeah, some adjustments will be easier, but in general, for me personally, it's not gonna change too much. So I'm gonna stick with this. Oh, it's Chris. Okay. Interesting. But by all means, somebody wants to do that. We forfeit this. But we do need a drop here. Again, very, very slow start to the back nine. But as you can see, we will go through easily. It's no contest. This is not about going through. Let's not mess up the drive this time. That cost us big time. So we have no drops so far. No drops. Or did we get a drop? No, we didn't. Ah, 20 max adjustments. Interesting, Jared. With the top spin then. Okay. Okay, let's not hit great this time round. That would help tremendously. And that'll be perfect. Just gonna write it down, Jared. For 6. Sounds interesting. So you add the top spin, but you use more elevation to move further back. Okay, interesting. The winning score. I can see rookie brackets winning 28 and up, even 27. It really depends on the bracket. I believe we will see 27s win in rookie for sure. I'd say 29 you should be pretty safe for the gold in rookie. In pro, I'd say a 30 should win most of the time. Even a 29 I see winning. It really depends on the bracket. As always, you know it. You know it. Sometimes we shoot a 32 under here in this tournament, we will not win, which can happen. 1.5 rings, but in general, those are the scores that I think will win most of the time. I can even see 26 winning if you're in a weaker bracket. Oh, come on. What was that? Didn't move it close enough to the hole, that's what it was. But why didn't I do that? I don't know. Because I should focus more, that's why. Okay. Let's at least get the ace here on 8. That would help. So very, I'm not gonna say it's a poor round. It's not really poor. It's not really disappointing either. It's just pretty uneventful, I have to say. We didn't really mess up anything. But there's rounds like that, so we have to be aware of that. Sometimes it doesn't all fall our way. And honestly, I'd rather have these rounds now and then attack on the weekend round. Have everything drop on Saturday instead of today. Sonic! Welcome, Sonic! Sorry. Got a piece of my beard in the mouth. Hole number 8 coming up. You're uploading your main account. In 18 parts. Wow. Haha. My hair, it's gone, Nicholas. It is gone. No more hair. Is it that bad, Nicholas? Is it? So let's see. 1.5 top, no side. Oh, come on, 1.5 top. Do that. Do it, Christian. What are you doing? 1.5 top, come on. Yellow ring by... Here we go. Left edge of the cup. Max, min plus 10, 2.1 rings. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Get in the hole, he says. Get in the hole, I do. So where are you uploading it, Sonic? Thank you for the booms there. Thank you, Nicholas, Rock, and Sonic. So Nicholas, you want the preview? This is what I look like. Totally bald. No more hair. So yes, I look a bit like Heisenberg now. Thank you, Jared. Oh, on YouTube, cool. You'll be share the link with us, Sonic, right? Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Frank. Finally, something happening here. Dropping this twice. Lovely. Nicholas, I've been battling head lice for 7 weeks. The kids brought them home from school and we did the treatment all the time, and they always brought it back from school and we couldn't shake them, and I was so tired of all of that, so I just said off with all of it. No more hair, no more head lice, because I got tired of the whole of that whole thing, washing your hair, combing the hair, taking the eggs out, washing it with special shampoos and stuff, and then washing all my clothes and the bed sheets, and oh my goodness. So out of laziness, I shaved it all off. And since we're staying at home for the next weeks anyway, I really don't care how I look, and I can still hide it with a hat for the stream, right? Drastic measures. Yeah, it is unfortunate. It's a miracle that it took almost 44 years for me to be confronted to head lice for the first time ever in my life. No shave, but head lice don't like beards as much, so I'm gonna be good there. But we'll see soon. We'll see soon if the head lice now take the beard as a replacement. But they shouldn't. They don't like beards. The hair is different. It doesn't offer as much protection as the head. They are pretty exposed in a beard. Okay, we need to hit perfect. We don't need to. A great left, great right will be fine, but I don't want to clip the rough, and it's very, very close. So, and this is perfect. We don't clip the rough. We have the perfect distance to go for that power slice again. Drew, yeah. If you can contain it to the child, that is the best. But it doesn't always work out. So you were lucky, Drew. Oh, it didn't, Jim. They came back every time. We did everything, and then they were gone, and then the kids brought them back again, and we had to start all over. It's a pain. I'd rather shave my head than dip it in mayo, Nicholas. Okay, let's go for the power slice again. To top will be enough. I'm gonna adjust it at the marker here. I will adjust for the wind, 1.4 rings. I go over power, but I go less than max curl. And slice it. And this'll a little more topspin, a little more, and that rolls out there. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, exactly, Drew. Months. I mean, it's going on for 7 weeks now, so that is why I took drastic measures. So my daughter and wife are still at risk. They didn't shave their hair, but my son and I, we are safe for the moment. And what do you mean safe? I mean, as I said, it's just pure laziness. I just had to shave my head, and I'm at peace now. So we have to make this. But I really like the power slice there. I really do like it. So I have the and bring a 2 here. Ah, great left should still be fine though with the EB. Yes, I'm giving myself a boom for that. All right. How about that? Not too bad. Come on, not too bad. I know, it's an easy chip in, but some stuff can go wrong here on 18 for sure. I take the eagle here. So 2 eagles on 18, that's the first time, well, it's only the second account I played today, but yes, eagle on 18, I take that. So we should end up at 27 under. Come on. Is he letting me wait now? What are you doing? WATP, come on. Oh, Sonic, so tough. Thank you, Barry, Rock, Drew, Chuck. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jim, but it doesn't remove the eggs. So if you miss an egg, that's the thing. It is so tough. It's so easy to miss an egg. Haha, Barry. Haha, welcome. Why the hat? But Barry knows. He knows. So 27 under. Good enough. Good enough. I'll take that. I'm ahead of a Smurf. From the Smurf family, apparently. Vacuum cleaner to the head. Now it's too late, guys. It's too late. Too late. Nothing there. Nothing there. Your advice doesn't help me at all now. It's done. I can't take it back. I have to live with that for the next week. You will see next week I'll have a full head of hair again because I've got really fast growing hair. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes, absolutely I did, Barry. That was awesome. That's the thing. I might have to change my logo. Time for a wig. I have some wigs. Or let's say my kids have some wigs. I can use them. Should I put on a wig for the next stream? I might come up with something. So 27 under. We're leading. We're easily through. We didn't get the drops we should have because I hit great left when it mattered most. So all in all, it's fine. No big deal. Let's open the pin chest here. I forgot about that earlier. Because we could have opened the second one. Duh. Yes, there are 4 more accounts to play Sonic. We are 2 down, but this is a back-to-back stream, so I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and I'll come back and we'll play Ray Purchase. And then I'm gonna take a longer break, update the guides, and come back with another back-to-back stream. That is the plan. So I'll be back just in a few minutes. Would be really cool if you could be back for the second round. So if I don't see you again, take care, good luck, and for everyone else, see you very soon. Bye bye, guys. And I'm back. Here we go. Ready. Next account coming up. Ray Purchase. This is my main rookie. Playing this first because we've been playing poorly with him past couple of times. Played it too late, maybe. Was a bit worn out. Free speech, welcome. The left yardage marker. So you're playing the shot straight ahead, aim it just left of the yardage marker, adjust for the wind, and go for the power slice without using full slice, I think. Still have to find the right adjustment, but we'll get there. We've tried it a couple of times now, and the past 2 times was pretty good. Kyunhwa Young, welcome. Hole number 1. Let me just check my bags. Is everything in order? It should be. That is my bag. That is hole number 9. That is 6. And that is 3. And for the rest, we are good. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. We need it. We always need some luck. You've seen how it goes just now. Not dropping everything the way we should. So let's not forget that drops are not guaranteed. Gargamel, welcome. Yeah, it's Fedora time. Fedora time, but it's a forced Fedora time. Because of this. Thank you, Rock. Hole number 1. We were painfully close earlier. Painfully close. Woo. You dig the new look, Drew? Tell that to my wife. I didn't do this for the look. Oh, I have a different level backbone now. Okay. Which makes the ring adjustment a bit different. It should be like this. Should be. I didn't pay too much attention to it because mostly I play with a 7 or 8. And the 9 is, level 9 is a bit different. Oh yeah, Drew, indeed, indeed. That's gonna be to the left again. Ah, so close again. But as I said, this is not the hole-in-one here. We can do it, can make it, but it's gonna be a tough one. We need a little bit of luck here. Especially now, I think I can aim it better with the backbone 8 and 7 because I've got the screenshot in front of me, and the 9 is just a little bit too different, so I have to improvise a little bit, but we'll get there. Just have to make it once, then I will put a screenshot out there as well for that hole-in-one. So we start with a birdie. There is no shame in that. There are more droppable holes than this one. Starting right now with hole number 2, where I messed up a couple of times just now with Mrs. Purchase. Didn't even get it once. A great left on the front 9 left me hanging. Haha, yeah, Drew, exactly. this is not where we can dial it in, absolutely. We can make it, but it requires some luck. We can just give it our best shot, and it will drop again for sure. I'm pretty sure it will drop again, but not necessarily. Hole 2 coming up, Quasar. For the rest, it's gonna be the same bag. I think I made a mistake. I should have played with Jane Pluff instead of Ray Purchase. Because Ray Purchase does have different level clubs, and Jane and Mrs. Purchase are closer together, which means I could just play it the same I did with Mrs. Purchase, would be easier. Thank you, Barry. You have a good rest of the day, night. And you take care, and I'm gonna see you soon, Barry. Always nice to have you in here. Alright, he's going that way. No, what's he doing? He's going the right way, okay, nice. Right way works just fine as well, but I prefer the left side. Just a matter of personal preference. So I'm gonna adjust for the wind, push back into max, hit it perfect, and straight down fairway. That's the plan anyway. And we hit a great left. Come on, that might very well be in the rough. Unless we have enough distance. Nah, we are in the rough. What a shame. That's always a possibility, but we can make this. It's gonna be hard, but we can make it. And if we don't make this, we'll have a slow start. And if we have a slow start, it doesn't matter too much. It is the opening round, not the weekend round. But we should stay away from getting ourselves into trouble like this. I mean, a birdie, it's always gonna be a birdie. There is no doubt about it. But top one coming up. Ho 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 ho, come on.
Go in, you stupid little monkey hop. That purple spaceship kick you in the you dimpled ball.
That would have been so cool to drop this one. Wow. Oh, thank you so much, Drew. Thank you. Yes, please, if you like it, hit the thumbs up, please. It will be very much appreciated. Absolutely. Drew knows, because Drew is a fellow Team Tommy streamer. If you don't know him, please check out his channel. You will not be disappointed. I myself enjoy watching Drew whenever I can. Time zones making it a bit difficult at times, but whenever I can, I will have myself some Drew streaming for sure. And if you don't know the other Team Tommy streamers, there's a bunch of them, and they're all great people. A variety of content available. There should be something in there for you. Exclamation mark team gives you all their commands. So here I do have quarterback 8, I think. Oh, you're streaming today, Drew? That's nice. Yeah, you had a forced break. What time are you streaming, Drew? Oh, no, 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 no. Do I have the big dog in my bag? I was just looking at the quarterback. Do I have the big dog with the quarterback? Otherwise, we'll have to go with the big dog is crucial. We really need the big dog. That'd be a very, very, very stupid mistake to make. No, I did not see that, Gargamel. Is it any good? Probably is, if it's from Hank. 4-ish your time. Yeah. That's not too bad. I think I'll be done by then, and it's not too late, so I can come watch you. No, I don't have... Why don't I have the big dog in my bag there? Oh, come on. How stupid can you be? So now we have to improvise again. I don't like to take this drive with the extra mile. We'll change it right after this hole. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, Rock. Almost no curl. Almost no curl. So Gargamel is great. Maybe I should check that out. Three top, two right, just before the rough. Interesting. But why with the Goliath? Wouldn't it be just as... You should be able to play that with the backbone too, no? You sunk a couple of them. Nice. Yes, I played 10, minus 10 on the second shot, Rock. Jeez, even less. Now we're close to. I mean, wow. The Goliath works well. Oh, we're gonna get this one at some point. I'm pretty sure. Come on. Let's not give up hope, but that is pretty nice. Wow.
Questioning yourself. Weighing out around to hide.
In the weekend, yes, that's where it counts, Rock, right? That is where it counts. That is why we train today. Getting closer and closer and closer until we'll drop everything in the weekend. That's the plan anyway, right? That is always the plan. Will it work? I'm not sure, but it is the plan. So I'm gonna try again with the navigator. This is again a trial. With the Marlin, we had it dialed in. Keep the line left of the pin. All right, Gargamel. So, we do have the Marlin dialed in, but the Marlin shot has one big disadvantage, which is the push-up, especially in higher level winds. If you can call it higher level winds in Rookie. But I'm gonna try this with the navigator, because with the navigator we will not need to push up. So I'm gonna try this based on my miss earlier with Mrs. Purchase. If it works, nice. If it does not, tough luck. We're gonna get it closer next time around. All right. Close again, come on. Very close again. What can we change here?
It's a challenge before the storm. That oppression burden. Lightning's coming closer. Thunder approaching.
Where are the Smurfs? Well, I don't think they're gonna come in here while Gargamel is here. It looked like that, Diesel, but it wasn't. It was aimed that way, but I tried to stay away from the large ring in the bunker. That's why I did not move the finger where you think it was. So it wasn't exactly where I pulled it. I might still have gotten it wrong, but that was the idea behind it, because if I had adjusted for the blue ring there, that would have been off the adjustment, because that ring is bigger. And that is why I hate adjusting in two bunkers. Oh, he made a hole in one. Excellent. I didn't even see that. See. Ah. I would have given him a nice shot. I'm sorry about that, opponent. Oh, 4 hours of sleep, Marky. Not... Yeah, that's not much. We just made we shot 28 with Mrs. Purchase. No, 28 with Bill Purchase, and now 27 with Mrs. Purchase. So, yeah. Could be better. But I just make too many mistakes at the moment. Too many mistakes. And some unlucky things going on. Where I feel we should have gotten the drop, but we didn't. You know how it is. When they rest on the edge of the cup, you didn't do much wrong, but somehow the ball defies gravity. You might just pull a 0.1 ring too much, too little, stuff like that. You know, you get winds that don't favor your adjustments. I'm not whining, I'm just saying what it is, you know. But the most crucial drops, I mess them up myself with a great left or great right, as we always do, right? That's how we miss. Like on this hole right now, this should be a drop with a perfect, but we do miss it sometimes by not paying attention. Not focusing enough, not adjusting right, hitting it great left, great right. As I said, there are shots where a great left, a great right will not matter. But when it's a shot like this, the second one on this par 4, it will matter. Big time. What do you have? 2.5, I think. Yeah, 2.5 back. Halfway between the fringe and the rough. The square back of the hole. And now we adjust. And that should be in. And it is. Here we go, that's in. Boom, I told you I'm gonna have a wig ready for the next one. Ha, boom about. Boom, this is it. Alright, so is this better, guys? Is this better? Thank you for the booms there, Sonic and Maki Beery. Jarrett, Drew, Gargamel, thank you. Yeah, I thought that was gonna defy gravity right there. We just talked about it. Balls defying gravity. And I thought, like, why? How could this hang on to the edge there, if at all? Well, that was a bit scary. Boom. So, it's not very comfortable, though. It's not very comfortable. Once you get used to the no hair. So we get the boom. Finally something going. Finally something going. Yes. Whoo. Now we are awake. Now we are excited. Let's go. Hole number 6. Time to drop it this time. Time to drop it. First of all, I'm gonna change. This is for the back 9, because otherwise I will forget. Sniper and the big dog. Here we go. And now we move to the big topper sniper bag with the Titan. Yeah, it was hovering over the hole. It was weird. Terry Gibson, welcome. I'm glad I can still surprise you guys. So, as always, concentrate on the drive first before we worry about anything else. A perfect down the middle is what we want. Adjust for the wind. Push back up into max and hit perfect. That's the crucial thing with the big topper here. And then we shall end up at 380 yards, depending on the wind push, but it will always be around that distance. Yeah, nothing beats a baldy, right? 414. Oh, I have a big topper 5. Oh my goodness. See, that's the problem when you all of a sudden you play with the same level of clubs, lower level clubs, and then you go to your main rookie And the difference between Big Topper 4 and 5 is huge. So my adjustment is no longer valid. I did not pay attention to this. So why am I bitching about a better drive? Because my adjustment is no longer valid. And I will not be able to play the sniper. Come on, what a horrible mistake. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna play this like this, underpower it, hopefully end up where we should. It's gonna be close, but it is a shame because I could not try what I wanted to, and that is a pretty good result for just winging it like this with an underpower shot. What I hate about this is I could not try what I wanted to try. You know. You do that, Sonic! Anyway, I'll be here all day, Sonic. All day! You albied this earlier. Excellent, Terry. Well done. Albies have eluded me as of yet. Going in between clubs does not really help either. What a mistake. I have to be careful there with the big T. I have to line it up about 10 yards shorter. I think that's a club difference, right? 10 yards? Not entirely sure, but I'm gonna look it up. I'll have to look this up. Notebook. Drivers, Big Topper. It's actually the same as Big Topper 4. No, I had Big Topper 3, that is it. Yeah, 8 yards. 8 yards is the difference. Oh, you aced hole 1 too. Awesome, Terry. You have a cracker of an opening round. You sure do. Pretty nice. So how's it going, Terry? What's the score? Have you finished yet? Where you at? Let us know, please, Terry. Oh, I'm almost out of quasars. With crap clubs, isn't that the best, Terry? Isn't that the best when you have crap clubs and you crush it? I don't know, I do so well, so often with crap clubs. Better than with my main accounts. I don't know why, because it shouldn't be that way, but maybe it's just a matter of expectations being different. So we have no expectations playing with crap clubs, and it takes the pressure off, and we just play better. That's the only explanation I have. And with the higher clubs, we feel we should score this or that, and all of a sudden we make the mistakes we don't make with the lower level accounts. Oh, the mobile going off. That is unlucky. But 25 is a very decent round. But it's a very good round even, Terry. That should have no trouble at all going to the weekend. All right. 3 back. Right here. Close to the hole. Almost in the hole. 1.5 rings only. Mid -10. and that's it. Yes, finally getting some drops here. Finally. Yeah, of course he'll make it. It was in second. Terry, you will crush it in the weekend, I am sure. Absolutely. Just put your phone on silent or on do not disturb, right? Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Drew. Maybe we can get something out of this round after all. Who knows? But finally we get something going here. And already with those drops, yeah, silent it will be, absolutely, Terry, yes. But it's probably easier to keep it on silent on the weekend, right? Than on a Thursday. So we use the Marlin here. And the sniper with a backbone, no Goliath in the bag. Gonna be min distance, +10, 1.5 top, no side spin. Aim at the left edge of the cup, like we did earlier. Twice we made the hole in one. So let's do this. Yellow ring by the green. .1. Roll. Yeah. Another one. Here we go. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Getting some drops, a few in a row. Come on. Let's get this round started. Thank you, Gargamel and Terry. Yes. Finally something going our way here. Thank you, Drew. Yes. Now we're talking. Thank you, Jared. Yeah, we got this one figured out. That is true. In rookie and in pro. Absolute money shot in pro as well. The one in pro is even more money than this one. Thank you, Terry. Yes, let's hope so. Let's hope so. But I've messed up quite a few weekend rounds. And some of you have seen me do that on stream. It happens. This is the opening round. We cannot win the tournament today. Meaning, I'm still gonna keep my focus on each shot of every hole. So, hole number 9 coming up. It's a tough one. It really is tough. Let's go with that power hook again. Power slice, excuse me. Power slice. Let me just check my big dog here because I've got a higher level big dog than I'm used to. So I just want to make sure. Yeah, distance is the same. Accuracy is going to be different, but the adjustment will be exactly the same for the second shot. Will be fine. No, we have more curl, so I gotta be careful there. Oh no! Awesome! I'll get back to that in a second, Arne. Just glanced at your score, which looks, I think I saw 29 under. If that is the case, that is excellent. 29 is absolutely brilliant. You just shot 29 under on your main in expert. In expert, that is excellent. Well done, Arne. Well done. And good luck with your rookie in tartans. Good luck with that. I'm playing my power slice here now with the big dog, so if you don't know that shot yet, maybe stick around for this hole, because I really feel we can get this going. We've played it a couple of times. We've never been in big trouble. We did miss it a couple of times earlier on, but now I'm pretty confident we can get it on the green. You just gotta be careful because I have a different level big dog this time around. Yeah, that slice looks pretty easy. So what we do is we line up here just before that yardage marker, the red one, yeah? See that? We line up there. We use max right, a little more than 2 top. And then I'm gonna actually adjust for the wind, 2.3. And I'm gonna take the shot, but I'm taking some curl off because here the big dog 7 has more curl than the other big dogs, so I have to be careful with that. I'm coming in nicely, a little high though, a little high, more slice, more curl there, even with the big dog 7. But this is still fine. Very hard to get there without the slice. We can get there without the slice, but it's very hard with a full overpower big dog and needing to hit perfect. So I still have to save this one though. Or save, I have to make this one. Big dog 5, perfect Arne, perfect. No problem at all, Arne. I was actually worried about my big dog being now the higher level big dog than on the other accounts. Come on, give me something here. Give me like something like this. This would be nice if this will work. Roll down and into the hole. Let's give ourselves a boom for that. An eagle. An eagle on 9. I will take that every day. Tough hole, 15 under front 9. Not too shabby. Take that. Thank you, Boo. Thank you, Boom. Thank you, Gargamel, for the boom there. Thank you, Drew. Yes, nice front 9. I can live with that. It took a while until we got started, right? It took a while till we got the drops. Birdie, birdie, eagle, birdie, but then 5 through 9, no complaints. No complaints the last 5 holes. And I'm gonna move straight onto the back 9. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Terry. Much appreciated. That was fun. Finally. Can we stay hot? Can we keep the eagle streak alive? That'd be fun. Not la worm. Let's drop it this time. Alright. Here the thing is, with a different level backbone, we do have slight problems. I cannot use the same adjustment I used with the backbone 7 or 8. But we were super close earlier, so no reason why we shouldn't make this. With a little luck, that is. With a little luck. You know it. At least we're perfect. We'll give ourselves a chance. Nope. Not my hole as of yet. I dropped it, but that was with a different level backbone, and it's easier to replicate with that with the backbone 7/8. Just regarding the reference points. Ooh, no! Thought that might miss for a second there. Dangerous. On to hole number 2. Let's not mess it up this time. Even though we were super close to making the eagle from the rough on the left hand side. It's just so much easier when we can use the thorn. Shootout? No, thank you. Not the worm. I'm gonna give it to you. Good luck to you. We're on to the next one. With a quasar, which I'll have to select again. I hope they finally fix that together with the next update where we can sort the balls. Please don't make me select the ball again. Why do you think I selected it in the first place? Also, we use a navigator. That was stupid. We use a navigator, of course. What am I thinking? This time we do it perfect, so we'll be in the middle of the fairway. That'll help. This is where we want to be, right there, for our mid-distance +0 thorn drop with 3 back, no side. Come on, Carpenter, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, does he have rookie oh, what? 1100 games played and that's his bag? That is weird. Anybody else think that is weird? What a weird bag for someone with over 1k games. That was no good. No good.
Keep on killing. The last bit of grace I had. I'm not saying that I'm willing.
Weird, weird, weird. I really don't understand why he has a bag like that with 1.2 games already, almost. Okay, I took 2K games here with Ray, but still, with 1.2K games, you should have way, way different clubs. And you should play better as well. But okay. Not my problem, none of my business. It's just, I'm surprised, that's all. Here we go, quarterback, big dog, and the Titan. No mistake this time around. We can play it the way it is intended to. With the quarterback. Level 8, 3.5 top, max plus 10. We will not push up. Quarterback 5, 6, 7, we push up 2 rings. Quarterback 4 and less, we push up into max, and we can even use a little bit of overpower. So that's how we play this hole. Okay. So this will give me the perfect distance every time without needing to overpower anything. It's going to go into max 3.5 top, which is pretty much the full top spin here of the QB8. We adjust for the wind. We do not push back up into max as we do with lower level QBs. And now we'll go for the Albi again. Can we finally get one? The Albatross here on 3. The Albi on 3. That'd be a fun one to drop. But if I had a choice, I would choose to drop it in the weekend round, of course. The only advantage to dropping it here in the opening round today is that I can take a screenshot of the perfect adjustment with the curl. Holds 1 and 3, 1 to 3 uploading. Awesome, Sonic. Be sure to drop the channel link in here. You're a mod. Just copy paste the channel link so that people can have a look as soon as it's online. Just touching the inside ring, nothing more. I'm sure we can't be to the right now. Should I just try it with no curl at all? I mean, this was no curl. Weird. Gotta try something else later on. Maybe even adjust it further to the left. You bombed hole 3, use the Marlin instead of Titan. Whatever. Oh, unlucky Sonic. With the Marlin, this is very, very, very tough. Tough hole for Power Zero Ball. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more try on hole number 4 with the navigator. Different adjustment this time around. Again, based on my miss earlier. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, no big deal. We can always revert back to the Marlin hole in one shot. It really, really depends on the wind. But I feel if we can drop this with a navigator, we will be less dependent on having a benign wind, especially for the weekend round. So if we have a backup shot that'll work in higher winds with the navigator, I'm all for it. Ah, Sonic gets worse and worse. Sorry to hear that. So you made birdie there. Happens. Brush it off. And don't repeat the same mistake in the weekend round, and all is well. Okay, let's try this. One back. I'm gonna use the same adjustment here. One back. With one back with the sniper. Red ring by the green here, by the fairway, straight in the hole. 2.7 rings. We hit it great left. Oh. I think that could have been in. Oh. Sonic, I only played with one back. The Marlin. We have that dialed in. The Marlin will drop every time, Sonic, the way we play it. The thing is with the Marlin, if the wind is higher, we drop down in the bunker too much, which makes it hard because we have to push up. And I want to find something with the navigator as a backup shot should we have higher winds like 4+, 3.5+, 4+ in the tournament, in the weekend round. So we have a backup shot to the Marlin, which is already dialed in. That is why I'm still trying this out. That is the only reason. I know I could have dropped this with the Marlin here, even though we have higher wind at the moment. So I'd like to have the option. Not for today, but for the weekend. Interesting. You might be right there. Keeping the bunker, so that would be the backup shot then. Hey Ross, welcome. How do we figure mid and max with the rough iron? Ross. It's a guesstimate, yes, but you drop it into max, yeah? Have your ball and the max in the same. So here's your ball, here's your max. And then you go half, or just take half off, so you're approximately 50. This is your mid. And then take another half off, this is your 25. And then you have to guess more or less where you are at. You'll get better at guessing this the more often you do this. It's harder because you don't have the min distance to the next club. Same thing with your wedge, basically. the same start with no drops on the first 4 holes, but then we got them on the last 5. Can we repeat this? So yeah, Ross, just give it a try. Give it a try. You'll get better, and after a while, you don't even need to pull it out into max distance anymore. You just know. You instinctively know where you are at, you know. And there's no way of knowing it to the yard where you're at anyway, so. Nice shot there. We still go over the right hand side as we always do. We dropped it on the front 9. Let's drop it again. It was a bit of a hard stopper because the ball just seemed to float in the air. It was basically in the hole, but it took a while to drop and I had no clue why. Thought, how is this even hanging in the air like that? It took seemingly forever for it to drop in the hole. That is one of the weirdest drops I had. There was no reason for it to hang on there and go in full slow-mo. Oh, it was fun. It was fun. In the end, when it went in. Probably when I look back on it on stream, it probably took just half a second, but for me it felt like 5 seconds in the air before it actually went in the hole. Time slowed down. Oh, Sonic, patience, patience. Two and a half back, no side spin, max plus 0, even though we are we're in mid distance. To make up for the wind push. So instead of offsetting, I'm using percentages here. We're midway between the rough and the fringe. Midway. 2 rings. Oh, come on. That is the worst shot I played all day. Ah, Sonic. What are you doing? That's a lot of trouble you have to go through. A lot of trouble. I hope it's gonna be worth it. Finally, you got the drop on 8. You know, better a drop than no drop. Maybe that's what's gonna get you around going, Getter, right? This was not that great either. This was a horrible, horrible shot. A horrible shot. But sometimes we just mess up, right? Happens. Alright, this time I gotta be careful. I was too far down with my big topper 5 last time around. Way too much. I had 40 yards on my shot. And instead of a mid-distance sniper, I could barely play it. So I'm gonna set up back from where I could. Or I could compensate with using a power 1 ball instead of power 3 ball. But then again, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna play this with the Titan for the second shot. Oh, you blew the QB drive into the rough? How did you do that, Getter? How did that happen? I'm sorry to hear that. Which hole? 3? That's the only one we play with a QB. Oh, you don't push up into max 2. Okay, okay. So did you push it sideways instead of straight up? So it went to the right in the rough? Oh, that's the sand. Unlucky. So instead of plus 15, we're gonna aim it at plus 6. 9 yards difference is what it is. 1.4 rings is the wind. But now I have to push up just a little bit and not in full max like we did earlier, because that's just gonna put us into the huge distance there again. Like we were 414 last time on the front 9 instead of 380 where we want to be. So I hope this is around the 380 mark. 378, fine. That'll work just fine. So what do I say? Hole 6. At least I can play the same adjustment now. Oh, you missed it by 30 inches. Oh, get that. Hey, if you're doing these mistakes, make them today, right? You'll make them today and you will learn your lesson, and you will not make them on Saturday and on Sunday, right? And if that happens, then all is well. Okay, let's try this one more time. Will we finally find the right offset below the hole? Come on. Be good. No. Again, no. Again, no. Thank you for dropping the link. Finally, Sonic. Please, guys, check out Sonic's link. Oh, come on, Muhammad. Did you really just leave me hanging here? Why would you do that? After this hole, I have to take a very, very short break. This is the reason why. It's just gonna be a minute. But it's only 3 holes, but I need to play them without any extra stress because of my bladder, you know. Come on. Obviously this happens now, I really have to pee. Come on, take your shot, please. Take it. That is so weird, Getter. Yeah, sometimes people don't get the notifications. And I have no idea why. I'm just not important enough, Getter. I try to update it on the website, but it's something I forget when I plan on going live. I do not put it on the website, even though I have a timetable on there. And I am supposed to update that regularly, but it just slips my mind most of the time. Alright. Good game. Good luck. Okay guys, I'll be back in 1 minute. All right. Thank you for hanging in there. I'm sorry that had to be done. Yeah, 5k subs. Are you crazy, Getter? We're never gonna get to 5k. But then again, I never thought I'd get to 200, so... We'll never know, but that is not the primary goal, right? Because we're pretty happy the way we are. We have a good crowd, good people, always have new people coming in, popping in. Some will stay. That's a lot of fun, but in general, I think we have a pretty cool group going in here. Absolutely. Good people in here. One person watched all your content. Let's do this. 2 rings. No overpower, hit perfect. Is what we want. Nice. That is where we want to be. Yeah, see, Terry and Marky, they know it. Let's drop this again, alright? I messed up hole number 5 where the great left. But that happens to all of us at some point. Very, very, very few people will have a round without a single non-perfect. And sometimes it's costing us, like just now on 5. Same thing here. If we don't drop this, it's a lost shot, but we need to hit perfect, that's the thing. Yep, that is where we want to be. 1.1 ring. And that is in. Yeah. That'll work. That will work. Thank you, Rock. Thank you, Marky Beery. Thank you, Drew. Finally something going here. That's the first drop for on the back 9, right? Thank you, Jared. Thank you. Finally, this is a must eagle. We've got this dialed in. I think this is the surest eagle we have. Come on, Sonic. Yes, you drop it. And thank you for the booms. Come on. You know how to play the holes. You can drop it. The cables here getting a bit on me nerves. Gonna unplug the power for now. We're gonna be able to last for the last 2 holes here without needing the power. But with the power mirror software, the mirrored iPad, it's just draining battery life. Playing Golf Clash and streaming at the same time, and the battery just goes all the way down. But we'll manage for 2 holes. Yeah, it's all a matter of hitting perfect, absolutely. And absolutely it's not gonna work all the time. So we're gonna be min plus 10. Same thing as we did just earlier. Can we drop this now 4 times in a row? Come on, let's do that. That'd be nice, 4 times in a row, right? So I have 3 accounts left to play. I'm gonna do another back-to-back session after this one. I'm definitely gonna play with Jane Pluff, but what would you rather see, Blair Toast or Jemima Gina? I'm gonna ask in the chat, Blair or Jemima? Put caps lock on. How did I do that? As you all know, Blair Toast, he's a little older. He's in his 4th tournament, but it's Jemima's 1st tournament. She's a week and a half old at the moment. 1.5 top, no side spin. And then I go with the yellow ring by the rough. And aim at the left edge of the cup. Adjust min plus 10, 3.2 rings. Jemima, alright. Roll 4 times in a row. 4 times in a row. Four times. Yes! Did I put a boom out there? I don't think I did. Well, boom this. Boom this. And if I already did it, if this is now boom number 2, so be it. Come on, 4 times in a row. Hell yeah! That is nice. So let's get it together here for the last one. Thank you, Marky Beery and Rock Sonic, Jared, Gedda, Terry, Wade, and Drew. Thank you guys. Thank you. Arne, thank you for the booms there. Can we get to 29 under? That would be mighty fine after the slow start on the back 9. So let's get it together here. Play it like we know we can. No stress. Yep. Big dog. 4, he says. He's a funny one. A funny one. 2.1 rings. Push it back into max. Ah, great left. Don't clip the rough. Don't clip the rough. It clips the rough. We cannot play the slice anymore. That was a bad shot. That was my worst drive here. We will have to make... what do we have to make? Probably an eagle save from distance. Nothing wants to drop, Arne. Oh, come on. You're still on hole 5. So you're on the front 9, Arne? If you're still on the front 9, don't worry about it. I didn't drop anything the first 4 holes. Oh, what a shame. I cannot play the slice here. I could play a different slice. Do you think I could play the slice here? I don't think I can. I'm gonna go with the full overpower shot. Hope for the best. look at this. I take this anytime. That was very, very close, but ooh. More center fairway. The thing is, with the center fairway, you could see we played it super, super, super close and we were still up high. So if we aim center fairway, we'll be way up high and probably in the rough. But it's not a shot I want to have to replicate, you know. Yeah, 14 ring adjustments for power slice. I just don't like going with power slices I haven't tried before. Not in a tournament setting. Unless someone else has done it and showed me how to do it. I don't feel comfortable. I'd like to try out the slice settings before the tournament. Alright. Just tap this on the fringe and have it roll down in the hole. Look at this. Deserves a little boom. Yeah, baby, that is a mini boom. Oh, you mean for the slice in the middle? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, absolutely. So, but it worked out with a little luck. With a little luck, that was super, super close to second shot. We might have had to hit it from the rough, but I'll take this for sure. 28 would have been fine as well. I would not have. I would not have killed the mood if I had shot with 28. Geta, all power 5 balls the same. You have a pack of rose balls, that is very nice. Not all power 5 balls are the same. They have different side spin stats and different wind resistance stats. So the rose ball is a Zerk, but it has 2 wind resistance instead of 1. So it's more resistant to the wind, but you shouldn't have any problems with this on these holes, because the power 5 in itself will be enough. Distance-wise, it's the same. But if you have tailwind, the Zerk will travel farther because it has less wind resistance. If you have headwind, the rose ball will travel farther because it has more wind resistance. So that is how you should look at this. Thank you, Jared, Drew. Thank you so much, Marky. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, exactly, Sonic. You already answered the question there, I see. Geta, Wade, thank you. Yeah, Gargamel, I will check Hank's hole 1, the one you said, the Katana Goliath approach. I'm gonna have a look at that before I play the next round. I might give that a go. Oh, the globe, yes, that has its uses. Absolutely, look at this, 29 under, safely in first place. 3 shots ahead. Is there anybody I know? I don't think so. We have a Tiger Woods there, but there are hundreds, if not thousands of them in the game. Nah, no one I know. No clan I know, nothing. Alright. Good round. 29 under. But if you look at this, no drops on the first 4 holes. That will be rectified come the weekend. Did we forget to open our pin chest earlier? I think we did. Or didn't we? I don't know. Yes, we did. Again, we forgot about that. All right. So thank you all for being here for this stream. What was it? 27 under and 29. No, 28 and 29. I can live with that. So I started with a 27 with Bill, 28 with Mrs. Purchase. No, 28 with Bill, 27 with Mrs. Purchase, 29 with Ray. So I'm gonna take a break, more or less half an hour, and then I'll be back with what has been decided. Jemima Gina, I think you wanted, for those who said something. For Jemima. So we're gonna play with Jane Pluff, followed by Jemima Gina. All right. So I'll be back in about half an hour. In the meantime, you have a great day. Enjoy it the best you can, whatever you do, wherever you are. Good luck in your rounds. Have fun playing them, and hopefully I'm gonna see you soon. Bye bye, guys.